How's it going, everyone? I'm Nostalgic Dave, and welcome back aboard the Nostalgia Train. Okay, I know him so well. I bet you do. Where am I? These are interesting, like, pun level names. Kinda, I'm not gonna lie, I've never played it, and I do. I meant to do that. That was 100% meant be do. English, man. Gotta love it. And oh, it's this level. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I completely phased what level this was. Ooh, bonus. I want to see. I don't know if I've actually ever entered this bonus before, because I've beaten the game a couple times on the side at this point, just so I have more practice on what I'm doing. Ooh, I like this bone. Ow. Damn it. Oh, this is hard. This is really tough. There we go. Oh well, I regained the lost life I had. And more. Yay! Ugh. You know, I never liked. I forget the name of it. Ice fishing, I think is what it's called. Never liked ice fishing. This is like reverse ice fishing. The fish are fishing. The fish under the ice are fishing for me. The heck? No, I don't like that. I'm not a fish. I'm a crocodile. Crocodile. That's my new name. Forget Look, they never told you this, but my full name is Croc A. Dale. Croc A. Dale. It sounds so sophisticated. Why? Why does that sound so? It sounds like I don't know. You enter like a professor's class of, hello, children. Welcome to the class. My name is Croc A. Dale. Now, don't you forget it. It's just like, you go in there, Professor? Yes? Why does your name sound like Crocodile? Oh, shut up. It sounds like that because it sounds like that. Now, open your books to page 4,362. Holy crap, a book that big. I wouldn't want to read that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little crazy. Just a little bit. Alright. Professor Croc A. Dale at your service here. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that actually legitimately does sound very sophisticated. I don't know why it sounds that way to me. Anyway, let's just continue with the level. I'm already going crazy. We're only like, actually, yeah, we're about a fourth into the episode, and yeah, I'm going crazy. Makes sense. The nice thing about, like, getting through this is that you get some practice and it becomes not as big a deal. Without practice, this, I don't know how some people would make it through this game without at least practicing it a few times. But, like, the next world? Oh boy, the next world's gonna need a lot of practice on my end. Not because of the base levels are fine. And I think I've said this before, but no, the reason has more to do with the gem areas, the races. Holy crap, those races. Some of them are hard. Some of them are very, very hard. Aww. No, Karen. Oh, get her out of here. She's not welcome in my sophisticated class of crocodile genealogy. Crocodile genealogy. Is that what Croc A. Dale teaches here? Oh, yes. It's a very particular... Don't judge me. I mean, no one's judging you, Professor Croc-A-Dale. Wow. That actually rolls off the tongue really well, too. Again, I'm joking, but holy crap. That legitimately sounds probably a little too sophisticated. If Croc was an adult. He's an adult to be like a teacher to teach the language of, I don't know, the Gobbos. I don't know what Croc would legitimately teach. Alright, what's in here? Simple enough. Bonk. Give me my Gobbo. Hashtag give me my Gobbo. Okay. Oh, I remember this level, more or less. This level is okay when it comes to difficulty. By that I mean it's not like super hard, not super difficult either. It's on difficulty's curve. It's okay. Like I do like this game provides the kind of challenge that I do like to experience. I've said it before, I like a challenge, but not when it's like super unfair. This game has some feeling unfair moments, like at first kind of thing. But I think once you get used to the mechanics, they go from feeling unfair to feeling very, very doable. Haha. I landed on your head. Ha ha. Look, we could never figure out what kind of like Croc-A-Dale's origin. He came in the Gobbos place in a basket, as we all know. But yet we can never figure out his actual origin. Sometimes he sounds French. Ha ha ha. Sometimes he sounds British. Oh my. Actually, I don't think that's British. What would that be? Anybody who actually knows enough about accents, what is that? I'm too stupid to know. I'm a freaking gamer. I'm a gaming YouTuber. I'm too stupid to know this stuff. Okay, that's horrible, because I've actually... Quite a few gaming YouTubers I've met are very intelligent people, so that's very inaccurate, what I just said. Anyway. They're intelligent because they took lessons from Professor Croc-A-Dale. Oh, and they learned so much. Mathematics. Okay, you say it like that, you're obviously smart. Just saying that alone makes you smart, quite frankly, because math is a hard subject. A lot of people agree on this, too. Myself included. I like math. Math was one of my better subjects back in high school, and a lot of people don't like math, which, you know what, fair enough, I understand why. Still. I'm sorry, Professor, go ahead. You ignorant fool. Whoa, Professor, calm down, I was just giving my thoughts on a freaking subject no one likes. I guess that's fair, fine. Thank you, Professor. Don't get used to it. Whoa, okay, Professor. Okay. Wow. Wait, what the heck? Maybe I'm supposed to go up here? Professor Croc-A-Dale is not very nice. Oh, discipline, discipline. That is what I was taught. Ah. Now I get it. You're one of those professors. What do you mean, those professors? Never mind. Never mind. That's what I thought. I could only imagine it. Professor, what would you, like, hey, Professor Croc-A-Dale, do you by chance possibly know Darkware? Oh, my brother. Oh, gosh. No wonder. No wonder you sound like him. He's my twin. Has he been causing problem? Ow, ow. Woo! 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 Has he been causing problems lately? Again? That word definitely describes it, Professor. Again is definitely the right word for that. Yes, I know, he's my brother. How is he your brother? He looks like me. I know, it's weird. If you say so. There we go. Alright. Cool, cool. Let's see if we can get to the end of this world. We got one more level. Well, one more normal level. I believe the only box worth breaking of these four is this one. Yes. And come over here, and I believe one of the gems is in those boxes. Oh, not a gem. I'm sorry. A gombo. A gombo? Excuse me. How dare you? You must say it right. Repeat after... Sorry, Professor. Repeat after me. You listening? Yes, Professor. Oh my gosh. Get this box out of the way, please. Thank you. Now, are you listening to me? Yes, Professor. G. G. O. O. B. 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 Didn't you just B? Okay. B. O. O. S. S. Gobbos. Gobbos? Good. Thank you, Professor. Now, let's progress, shall we? Turn to page 15,470. Seriously, how big is this book that he uses to teach us? No questions, but if you must know, it has 2,496,783. Whoa, Professor, I just wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle. What the heck, man? That's a big book just to learn how to ride a motorcycle from a crocodile. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I never thought a sentence like that would exit my mouth. Okay. Here we go. This is what I want. So I want to get the key and then go back. Because I believe over there is progress. I believe. Yeah, I see the door of progression. Yep, over there's progress. Let's get this. And then we can backtrack. Okay. Was that sound effect really necessary? Let's be honest, yeah. This is a freaking Let's Play channel. Of course it is. I guess at this point it's kind of a mix of Let's Play and vlogging, isn't it? Hey, I have nothing wrong with that. I like doing the vlogs, especially the stream ones. You definitely get interesting outcomes from that, which, hey, I don't... Oh. Wait, is this... Oh. For whatever reason, I was expecting worse. I'll admit, I don't remember the order these go in. And again, once again, I've said it before, these are not that hard. The only things I feel like I'm going to struggle with are the ghosts. And the ghosts show up, for those who don't know, in World 3. Every single level. Alright, so that should do it. Now we progress. Holy ice. Holy ice. I do think these levels are really well designed, by the way. Regardless of how... I mean, you also gotta kind of consider, like, the fact that it is originally a PS1 game. For a PS1 game, initially, I do think that these levels were really well designed. as this first time playthrough, I remember kind of hating on it, but any kind of hate I initially gave it, yeah, no, I retract it. That's a problem with me, though. I hate first time playthroughs because they always make me say things that I don't actually believe when it comes to, like, level design and stuff like that. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule, but it's very rare. You know, if you listen to my lecture, lesson 2,907... Whoa, Professor! Once again, I just wanted to learn how to ride a bike. Let me finish! Sorry, Professor. As I was saying, that lecture would teach you greatly how to be patient with technology. Okay, you know what? I might need that class, actually. See, I'm more informative than No! You know what? Actually, I should be fine. Because I think I've done that before and I still was able to get up there. Because I think you can, if you go quickly, you can actually jump off of that onto that. I think. If not, then we can lose a life. It's not that big a deal. Especially since we just got one. Yeah, that. You know what? That works too. Let's see, did we get all 5? Yes, okay. So now we just enter the Crystal Lord. Really? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, and bam. No, don't push it. Look, I'm checking for material. There. Material? Oh, it's for my friend the blacksmith. Oh, don't you dare bring up a blacksmith here, buddy. Professor, you know nothing. Oh, crap. I should... Sorry. I skipped it by instinct. Let's watch the cutscene. Hello, Baron Dante. Other people have said this, I agree. That is one of the most awesome boss names of all time. Like, antagonist names. Beautiful, beautiful name. Now, I will admit, this one is a little tough. What I'll probably end up doing is if I die once, I will skip ahead to the winning attempt. Or we could just see one of those montages again. I'm not sure which we're going to do yet. If I get this first try as well, I won't be surprised, because I've actually done this fight quite a few times, and it was more to see if, like, you know, trying to actually beat it without getting hit, which, once again, for those who forgot or don't know, one of the trophies for this game, you have to beat every boss without taking a single lick of damage, even in these earlier levels as well. This room is why I struggle, though, sometimes, admittedly. I think I'm supposed to... Nope. Yes. No! Oh, I'm an idiot. If you sat through my lecture, lesson number 14,000,009, how big is your class? It takes 32 years to complete. Holy crap. You know, the biggest degree I've ever seen in anything is, like, what, a 10-year degree, I believe? To be a doctor of sorts. And I don't mean just a doctor, like, you have to, like, a neurologist or like, a very strict type of doctor is what I mean. Because being a general doctor alone, I believe, takes 8 years. It depends on where you're from, but where I am, I believe it's 8 years. And then it's additional time, an additional 2 for whatever specific one. The reason for this is because of the degrees and the classes. So, it does take some time, but... Holy moly, how did I do that? Well, now we just gotta beat the boss. without taking damage. Oh no. That's honestly my only response to it, because this boss can be hard if you don't know what you're doing. It can be. By no means is this not doable, but good night. That was weird. I don't think I've ever done that before. What the heck? Okay, you know what? That works for me. It's beatable. Very good. You have completed the class presented by Croc A. Dale. Thank you for joining, and come back next lesson when we learn how to go fishing. Isn't that what this... Wait, fishing. Was it backwards fishing or something like that? Isn't that where this kind of started? Don't make me repeat myself. Whatever, Croc A. Dale. Wow, I actually expected that to be worse. Wait, that's the side I want to... I don't want to go to that side. I will leave you to your playground, but I've got to get back to work and complete the next program I will be teaching. Okay, bye-bye, Professor. Goodbye. I was very tempted in that voice to say young Padawan, but I'm not making a Star Wars reference here. Not yet. Maybe at some point, but oh gosh, not yet. Okay. Over here, and that does take me a couple tries sometimes, just because I can. This part, I used to have a hard time not taking damage in. Then I realized all I had to do was that. I'm smart, I swear. I swear I'm smart. Please, 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 don't take away my degree. I worked so hard for Professor Croc A. Dale to give me my degree. Wait, it's fake? What? I've been scammed? I've been robbed? By a crocodile? What the? Duh. I mean, and whoa! How did I survive that? I mean, I'll take it, but huh? Ooh. I can imagine this room would be I'm trying to avoid the gems because I'm planning. I might do a minimal gem run, because I know for a fact that beating this game without collecting a single gem is impossible because of certain animations later on, like at certain levels. But I do want to know if it is possible to like beat like these rooms without collecting. I don't know. I want to see the minimum you would need to get, but we'll worry about that later. Anyway, all right. Well, that's the last. I'm gonna go take some lessons from Professor Croc A. Dale. Hopefully he can actually help me to see if we can actually figure out how to do this, because I'm scared of World 3. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Croc Legend of the Gobbos. If you liked it, make sure to push that like button, and so far you can't see it anymore. If you really liked it, consider subscribing to the channel. I have a suggestion for a collectathon as a whole, or I don't know, if you'd like to see me play Croc 2, let me know in the comments below. Want to check out any of the videos we've done on this channel so far? Click the link in the bottom right corner, try and take you to that destination. Missed any of the stops on this right, click the link across right here, and then try and take you there. In the meantime, this train's off to its next destination, but we hope to catch you guys in another ride. We'll see you guys later.